Ma's Kitchen.
Hi, I'm Linda.
And I'm Mary. And we're going to be making some brownie bites this morning. And so thank y'all for joining us. And hopefully that y'all are having good weather. It's supposed to rain here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be some weather coming in later on today, and I think there's several parts of the country that bad weather is forecasted for today.
Yeah. So anyway, we're going to get started, and we're going to switch over and let Facebook join us also. So it'll take a few minutes.
Good morning.
Good morning. Now we're on Facebook also. So thank y'all for joining us on PinkyMa's Cakes, Cookies, and Candy also. So maybe the ones who can't get our PinkyMa's Facebook can join us on YouTube also this morning. So we're making brownie bites, and you may have made these before. I think we have, but
been a while.
The reason that I chose to make this morning is because my church was going to have the ladies' meeting tonight, and that got postponed. So we're going to go ahead and make them anyway. I'll just give them to somebody. So first of all, I preheated my oven to 325. And Linda, we're gonna spray these. This is our pans that we're using. We're using the mini brownie pan. So I'm going to just spray them.
And you're just using olive oil spray, right?
I'm using extra virgin olive oil, and now Linda will wipe off the top because that will burn, and that's the easiest way I could figure out.
Yeah,
to grease these things.
These are because they're so little, it's hard to grease them. You want me to just set them back over there?
Yes, set them back over there. So we got our pans greased. Now, you might have to, after you get that done, scoot over. You just have to watch both cameras. We got 2 cameras going so that we can do both. So we're going to try our best to do this for y'all. She's going to wash her hands. I have 2 sticks of butter melted. That's a cup. So there's 2 sticks of butter, and we're going to do 6 tablespoons of cocoa powder.
And you want me to just whisk it together?
And yes, and Linda is going to whisk it. I'm not sifting this cocoa powder, which I normally do. 2, 3.
It's going to be so good.
I'm making 5. 1 more. Okay.
I'll get something wiped it up just a second.
I'm going to put this back in here. I'll just grab the rag real quick.
Mike told me there's fixing to be a shortage on cocoa.
Oh, really? That's what Linda was telling me. I need to straighten this camera up a little bit. That there may be a shortage on cocoa. And I don't use a lot of cocoa because I'm not really that crazy about chocolate. But, I do.
Water?
Yes. Where did I do my cup? I want to get another one.
Chocolatey. I love chocolate.
Okay. Now I have heated some boiling water. I want 1 cup of boiling water in this. And the reason for the boiling water, make a mess, Sam. The reason for the boiling water, it enhances the flavor of the chocolate.
Yeah, when you make a chocolate cake, you use boiling water.
Yes.
I remember Mama and Molly doing that.
I do too. And it really does make your chocolate, whether it's a cake or brownies or whatever. Leave it to me.
It missed me.
Did it miss you?
Yeah. I'll get that on the floor in just a second.
Oh my goodness.
One thing about it, I may be old, but I got good reflexes.
I accidentally tilted a little bit of that water over off the side of the bowl. Okay. Just get a paper towel. And so now we're going to set aside the cocoa and the hot water and the butter, and that will kind of get a little cooler. It won't be boiling water. Now the next thing we're going to do is do another mixer. You can do this in separate bowls. I'm just doing big mixing containers. I'm gonna, let's see.
Okay, tell me what to do.
I'm gonna get this pig and put our eggs.
Oh no. we're really making messes this morning. You finish that.
We're back together again, and we're making all kind of boo-boos. I caught this egg. We got into 3 eggs. I was trying to. I didn't break the flavoring, did I?
No.
Linda, I should be picking that up.
No, you shouldn't either.
Here, use this plate. Here, use that plate. 3 eggs.
You need another egg.
I need another egg, so I'm telling you.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get that.
And a teaspoon of vanilla. Oh, jeez. I'm telling you, you can tell we're out of practice. I'm out of practice. Thank you, Linda.
You're welcome.
I guess she's my maid this morning. She's cleaning up after me. So a teaspoon of flavoring. Put that in there.
This will have to be mopped later.
I know. I'll just mop last night, but I'll mop again today.
Getting it up.
Oh, jeez.
Did you get another egg out?
I didn't. Just the big one. The one on the left side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, I guess it's on the left side. No, maybe, yeah. I need 3 eggs, a teaspoon of vanilla, and a 1/2 cup of buttermilk.
Down.
She ain't gonna lay it down. I don't blame her. It'll roll off this counter. My phone keeps wanting to tilt, and that just bothers me. Okay. All right. Thank you, Linda.
You're welcome.
I'm telling you. Oh, Lord.
Nothing like a good laugh.
I'm telling you. You would think we hadn't cooked. I hadn't cooked much lately. That is the truth. But I do know how to cook. Now I'm looking for my little whisk I didn't get out.
Yesterday,
Yeah.
you got one little one in the chocolate.
Yeah, I know it, and I have 2 of them.
Yesterday was such a stressful day.
It was.
For everybody in the United States of America, y'all know what yesterday was. It was tax day.
I got double whammy yesterday.
Oh my goodness.
I was supposed to go on my Pamper Chef page, and I couldn't even do it. I was so overwhelmed. Went to the dentist, and then I went to the tax office. The tax office was twice what I had to pay last year on refund. That overwhelmed me. Go to the dentist. Now he's telling me, after all this work that I've had done, that I'm going to have an implant. That's another $3,000. So
Yesterday was a hard hit.
Wasn't very fun. So I've had to come to grips. This I don't think I'll use again, Linda,
Okay.
but this measuring spoon I will.
Okay.
So I'm just going to beat this egg. I'm doing it with a fork. I do have another whisk, but I'm just going to make sure I get it beat up good.
And Carla's on the other end.
Yes,
Hey,
Carla.
Carla.
Right. And okay, you got that beat up. Now I'm gonna lay this. Doing this in 3 steps, and I on the members page I wrote the recipe just like that. I'm giving it to y'all. I guess I'm a little simple, but it's just easier to read. Do this, do that, instead of writing all the ingredients. I did it in sets. So
You
I'm
can't
gonna,
do recipe books, cookbooks that way, but it is easier to follow, in my opinion.
Yeah.
If you do it in steps.
Yeah.
It is.
okay.
So Mary, I know you're used to doing this by yourself,
I'm
but
fixing
all you
to
gotta
let
do is tell me
I
how to
know.
do
I
it.
need 3 cups of flour, all-purpose flour. I
Okay.
thought I had my cup measure now here, but let me get another one. Okay, 3 cups of all-purpose flour.
Do you spoon it or scoop it?
Just any way you want to do it, Linda. I don't care.
on the way over here this morning, I've been up since 2 o'clock this morning. That last night was one of those nights that I could not sleep.
I woke up at 2 and I went back to sleep about 3:30. Matter of fact, one of our followers texted me something.
Did you answer?
I answered.
One of mine did too, real early. Did you say 2.5 or 2?
2.
2, okay. I figured you probably wondered what in the world I was doing up at that time in the morning.
I know. She said, Mary, and she was wanting to know something. I texted her back. I said, she's going to be surprised that, of course, she knew I was on there. Cause
it was 3 something, I think.
I think it was.
A text. I didn't see the one you're talking about. So you want this whisk together? Or?
Yes. To get one out of that big drawer over there, Linda, I should have got it out. Okay. And then it's 2 cups of flour. 2 cups of flour, 2 cups of sugar. And then I got to put some salt in there.
Okay.
And baking soda.
So on the way over here this morning, I just put on CC Wine and Goodness of the Lord or something. Because I want to help him.
I do too.
And it's sometimes it's tough when you're trying to do something yourself instead of just giving it to him.
Yeah, it is. 1 teaspoon of baking soda, not baking powders, baking soda. The reason for that is that buttermilk. So that's 1 teaspoon, and then it's a little 1/4 teaspoon. And a 1/4 teaspoon of salt.
So 2 weeks from today, 2 weeks, we will be on the plane to Ireland.
Yep. Thank you, Linda. Now this is a hot mixture. This is a hot mixture. We'll get back so they can see both of us. This is that hot water, cocoa, and butter. Now, you want to
stir it with a whisk or with a fork or something.
Just get a big spoon or whatever you want to get. And I'm going to put the butter and hot water cocoa mixture, and that was hot, and that's one reason you add that next. Before you do your eggs.
Needs to cool off a little bit.
Yes.
This looks so good. You think that's mixed good enough?
It's okay, but we'll probably do it that whisk. I mean, I to get it.
Probably. Then
this is our egg, buttermilk, and vanilla flavoring. It's a little thin, the batter will be a little thin.
But that's usually what chocolate is.
It's supposed to be.
Let's see if I can keep this in the bowl now. You want to do it? She wants to do it.
I'm going to step back a little bit so y'all, instead of moving the camera, I'm going to move back a little bit. Just get that egg mixture in there. Just don't get in a hurry. It won't splatter out. That's my problem. I get in a hurry.
Here, did you use the buttermilk already?
I did.
Okay.
I had extra. I made my buttermilk, and so I made a little more than I needed.
Okay.
So I'm just going to try to get this mixed up.
Do you want these dips? Do you want these sprayed?
You can. You can. I don't know. Because this is so sticky, I don't know.
I'm just going to spray these over here.
Okay. And the reason, if you beat your eggs first and all that other beat already, then when you put it in with your flour, you don't have to beat it. It's all you got to do is stir it up. I'm going to beat it a little bit just to make sure it's all incorporated good. Like I said, it's thin, but it's supposed to be. See? Okay.
You want the pans up here?
Yes, please. And we got our little scoops. This is the smallest scoop on Pamper Shelf. Now this one is not Pamper Shelf, but it is a little bit smaller. But we're gonna both
You just want to level.
yeah.
Just
And I'll probably make a mess, but I'll just have to clean it up. It's really thin. I have never made the
Are you doing a full scoop? Because it
Okay.
don't look like yours is as full as mine.
no, it's not because the scoop is smaller.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm probably going to put a little more in it because I want it to be a full size little brownie. So remember, this scoop here is a little bit smaller. Are you're not making a mess like me, are
Yes,
you?
I am. Too.
Are you?
Yes, I am.
It's a little bit messy, but that's okay. We got paper towels. And these pans holds 24. Actually, this dough will make more than these 2 pans.
Yeah.
But that's all we're going to do on there. And it won't take them long. I wanted to make them in this I have left. I'm probably going to do it in a regular size brownie pan. So, anyway, we're supposed to have some more rain.
This time of year.
Yeah, we have a lot of rain. And I don't know if you noticed it or not, Linda, but coming down 259, there's a tree that's fell down, and it's because of so much water.
Well, I didn't come that way. I came the back way.
Did you?
But there was some on 1249. I noticed
Is
a
that
tree
right?
that was down too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ground is waterlogged, and
Yeah.
especially pine trees, they're not like oak trees. They'll
Yeah.
tumble really
Yeah.
quickly.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay. I just changed my pan, so I won't have to go across so far. And you know what? If you poured this into a cup with a spout,
You could pour it,
it would be easy to do that. Probably easier than these scoops, to tell you the truth.
but you might not get the same amount either.
Yeah.
Even amounts like you
Yeah.
do with the scoop.
Well, I don't know about my amounts. You know, I'm not as a perfectionist as Linda. And you know what? That is kind of odd to me because in a lot of things I am a perfectionist, and I want it perfect. And we'll do it over and over
I'm not
again.
so sure about me
to-
being
But
perfectionist either, Mary.
And I used to be cooking, tell you the truth. And I still am to a certain extent. Some things I will not take if I'm taking something somewhere, if it don't turn out right or to my satisfaction. So I still am, but anyway, I'm feeling mine a little bit fuller because of the scoop is kind of small. I probably would have been better off to use a larger scoop and just not filled it full.
Yeah. Do you think that's okay?
That looks perfect, Linda.
Linda,
That's
see?
perfect. Let me get me a paper
I got
towel.
one.
Oh,
I got
okay.
one.
See, I made a mess, so now I've got to wipe it up. You want to make sure you wipe this extra dough up off your pan because you know what it's going to do if you don't. It's going to brown. Burn on your
Do you
pan.
need another paper towel?
I do, Linda. Yeah. Linda and I was talking about this morning how much paper towels we use. We don't even realize how much we're using.
I mean, I buy the mega rolls,
Yeah.
and I go through a 6. I literally go through 6. It seems like probably not every week, but probably
Yeah.
every week and a half I do.
Yeah, I go through a lot too. I've been cutting back on my paper plate usage, though. I need another
Okay.
paper towel, Linda. Yeah, I really made a mess. Thank you. I don't want this to burn because if it burns on here, it's going to be hard to clean up.
Well,
So
I hope I clean mine off.
yours
See
looks
what
good.
did.
You was neater with putting it in there, I think, than I was. I wasn't trying to be so particular of trying to get it in there. So that's why mine. Okay, I think I got it.
Ready for the oven?
Yep, I think I'm ready.
Can you get both of
Got
them
it
on the
clean?
same
Yes,
shelf?
I've done tried, yeah. It's 3:25. And
What time do you want the timer set for?
set it for 12 minutes.
Okay.
It may take around 14 minutes, but set it at 12 and then you can kind of check it. I'm gonna wash my hands, get this counter here cleaned off. If you'll stand here, talk to a while.
So, y'all know that we have our upcoming trip to Ireland, and we leave 2 weeks from today. And we're going to be doing a lot of videoing. East Coast, it's going to just be a 5-hour time difference. But of course, if you're in Mountain Time or Pacific Time, it's going to be a longer time difference than that.
I don't know how in the world we're going to keep up with some of it we're not doing live. Some of it will be live and some of it will be videos.
Video and uploading it.
Yeah.
But we are going to be documenting all of it.
Yeah.
And tomorrow, we plan to do a little packing video at my house. Y'all know we did that. Yeah, we did that last time.
I'm not sure that I'm going to do it because I don't want to pack my suitcase until I get ready to leave. And I might not. I'll let y'all know whether I do or not.
Well, what I've tried to do with, I know what I'm taking, and I've tried to get those clothes at the front of the closet, and I'm trying not to wear any of them now.
Okay.
So I'm not going to be, you know, wearing something and then having to wash it and get it ready again. So I'm trying to keep all those separate. And,
well, I have a ENT visit tomorrow. I want her remote, please.
okay,
so
Mama.
I have an ENT visit tomorrow, and I am asking him his opinion on whether I can fly or not.
Y'all notice what she said, opinion, right?
I will get his opinion, but it's going to depend on how I feel. I will take it serious, whatever he says, and I'll go from there. But
you want to tell them what we did?
What did we do?
About our points?
Oh yes. Linda and I both have flown for years on our job related, and so we have travel points.
Yeah.
We have a lot of airline miles, so we combine them together and we upped our ticket to first class.
Both ways.
Yeah.
Both ways. And it was important to me, you know, that Mary didn't have to sit in the back, and I want y'all to understand, you know, it was hard for Mary to do because she didn't want people to think that, you know, we thought we was better than everybody else that was going. But it was important to me because I've been on this flight before, for her to be able to stretch her legs out because Mary's feet and legs swell. And so I thought, you know, by doing this, you know,
I didn't have to set first
is
class.
money. Resources is money.
Yeah.
And like Mary said, we've had these points for a long time. And so we just, the more we thought about it, we just decided that we were going to do it. And then Mary said, well, you know, I was actually trying to do it behind her back. And it's really hard for us to keep anything from each other, but I was doing my best to. And you know, when she mentioned to me again about the time and, you know, how long the flight was going to be, well, then I told her, and she said, well, let's just put our points together then. So that's what we've done. And we wasn't even sure that we were going to get, and it's actually not first class, it's business class, but it's the, you know, it's where the seats lie flat. Yeah. And so I spent probably 2 hours on the phone yesterday with 2 or 3 different places. American Airlines was one of them. And they had, because I had put in for it on a standby, and sometimes, and those of you who fly know, sometimes you don't know until you're at the airport. But they had already put us on there for it. Yeah. So I'm very, very thankful for that, and feel like that it will help all of us, not just Mary.
Yeah, we've flown first class before.
Yeah,
and it is nice, but I've never flown that long before. So anyway, It's going to be nice.
Yeah.
We're going to talk to watchers. We'll try to keep y'all informed on step by step what we're doing.
Yeah. So we're really excited, and of course, you know, since we're going to be in business class, there's a few things we won't have to pack. We won't have to pack a travel pillow. We won't have to pack a travel blanket, you know, and not a lot of snacks and stuff like that. So we're really excited, and so many of y'all that are going to meet us over there. I know Valerie has been updating our group page with a countdown every day. She does it every day.
We appreciate that too,
yes,
Valerie.
And she's also been adding extra content.
And Arlene has been.
Arlene has been.
Did you mention Peter? Okay.
And and I think there's another lady from the Netherlands that's coming. And I know part of her name is Garcia, and I think that's probably maybe her maiden name. I need to look and see what her first name is. Is it Mary? I'm not sure.
I think it is, but I'm not sure either. I try to keep up with these names, but I just can't hardly remember them. I have a hard time.
So we're really humbled that we're going to get to meet some of our friends across the ocean, and
Right.
you know,
Put a face with the name.
Yeah.
It's going to be nice.
So it's going to be fun, and I know Edward and Debbie are excited. Carla and Scott's excited, and everyone that's going. And we think there's going to be either 12 or 14 of us going. We're not totally, but not to worry. We will not be putting any videos on that private group page that I created for us traveling. All the videos will be on YouTube and Facebook.
Right. We're going to try to put it on both. YouTube may get, I don't know if they're going to get some extra ones or not, but we're trying to build our subscription.
Yes.
We're trying to build our followers on
and we're taking, of course, our phones, which we'll be
I
doing
already had bought that fresh.
Oh, did you buy the chest one too?
I bought
so
the chest for the GoPro.
We both have a GoPro, and we have all kinds of attachments, and one of them is a chest thing.
I don't even know how to operate that GoPro, and I've had it a year, and I don't even know how.
What I got to figure out on the chest strap or holder, whatever it's called. I don't even know what it's called.
It's a harness.
I can get it on there, but then it tilts. Have you tried it?
I hadn't tried it. I let Carla take the GoPro with her just because she's going to be using it some. So I don't have it to experiment with.
I know that Emily, one of Valerie's daughters, did a lot of videoing on the GoPro last time when we went to Cork.
It's nice if you got somebody who knows how to operate it. So Carla's trying to learn how to operate mine.
Well, Emily had never even. She knew what it was,
but she's just computer savvy.
Just really good with stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we're going to be getting all the video that we can, and I haven't decided yet if we're going to upload some at night or not, but we are definitely going to be videoing every portion of this trip, from our packing to the time we get to the airport, which we're flying out of our little East Texas Regional Airport. Yeah. It's been a long time since I've flown out of that airport.
Me too. And as a matter of fact, this changed. Now I have, unless they changed again, I have flown out of the Longview Airport. Gregg County is what it's called. Since they remodeled.
Yeah.
Unless they've done some more, I have flown out of there since then. I don't remember what I was doing, but I flew out of there.
I don't remember either. When I went to Ireland last year, I flew out of Shreveport. But our little East Texas Regional, when they redid the terminal, they put bathrooms in there. Used to, once you went through security, there was no bathroom. You couldn't go unless you come back out and went back through security. But it's really nice now that you can do that.
Yeah, it is.
And that plane will be full. It always is. I think it only holds like 40 something, doesn't it?
It's a small plane. Yeah, I don't know how many, but it's small.
And then we'll have a layover in Dallas, so we're going to be doing some video in there at IFW. And I'm planning on passing that journal around during some of this layover time, where people can, I'm gonna have one. Let everybody that's going pick out one page and write on it. Y'all know I told y'all about that. The plan is I want everybody to write in it twice.
Okay.
To write at the beginning what your excitement, what you hope to get out of this.
Well, I don't want to tire people out, so I'll just let them write in yours, I guess. I hadn't got a journal yet. So
Well, we
I
had-
don't want to tire people. I don't want to tire people out that's on vacation writing.
Well,
I don't want to feel too bad. So
for the ones that are coming out of this area, they're going to have a layover.
well, that is
anyway.
true. That is true.
I just thought it would be a good
Yeah.
way to utilize some of the time.
Yeah.
Y'all know my mind thinks you got to be doing something all the time. We get in the car to go somewhere, and I'm driving. I'll have Mary doing 15 things while we're riding.
I know it.
Mary's
Her mind is going 90 to nothing. You don't sit over there and relax and look at scenery.
But you know, Mary,
It's okay.
when Mama got to where she couldn't do anything, she wanted us to do it.
Yeah.
Whatever she was
Yeah.
thinking, she
Yeah.
wanted us to do it, and we did.
We did most of it, but you know what? There's some things that she asked that I feel bad that I worked. You know, and she want me to do some things, and I guess we all have a little bit of regrets. What it is, you just want to feel like that you should have done more
Yeah.
for your parents.
Well, I don't think there was ever any doubt in Mama's mind that her kids.
Oh, she
didn't
knew
work
that.
hard.
I'd go over there at the when she went to the nursing home. I'd go over there and fix it, wash her hair, and roll it. They had a beauty shop right there in the facility.
Yeah.
She didn't want them doing it. She did not want them. She
Yeah.
wanted me to come over there and do it. So I'd go over there and wash her hair and roll it for church the next day, because then I'd go get her for Sunday school. So anyway,
smell
it's-
good.
yeah, it does.
They look like they're getting done, don't they, Mary?
Yeah, I believe it.
Do we need to do the frosting? You said you were gonna make a frosting, right?
Oh, we should have been doing the frosting while we're standing here talking. And I
started
forgot.
talking. I started
forgot.
talking.
Okay.
So, do you are you
it's
gonna
real
let them
simple.
cool before you
Just
frost
a little
them?
bit, but they need to be warm. We're gonna have to do the
Okay.
frosting.
Okay, tell me what to
Okay.
do.
Where's the
Are
butter?
you gonna need another whisk?
I need the butter. I need to melt this butter. I'll melt this butter in the bowl.
I
For
can
the
do it.
frosting, it's 3/4 a cup of butter melted. So I'm gonna put that. I'm using the same bowl that I'm gonna put the powdered sugar in. So I'm
Okay.
the
Buzzer's going on.
Okay. All right. They should be done. Let me check and see.
They
Test them.
They look
I test
beautiful.
them. I just put by feeling them. Don't you think?
Yeah.
I don't think that they need to be tested any other way. All right. I'm gonna turn my oven off because I.
Okay.
All right. I'm just gonna let them sit there for a few minutes while we do the frosting. All right. We got our butter. I'm gonna read you the instructions. The measurements: 3/4 a cup of butter melted, which that's what we got right here. 1/3 cup of cocoa chocolate, and 1/4 cup of milk, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I don't want to put buttermilk in there. I'm gonna put heavy whipping cream.
Okay.
We're gonna put that in there. 1/4 cup.
Did I put the fourth one up?
You know what? No, I
No, you
got it.
got it.
I got it over here. And then 1/3 cup of cocoa. Here's 1/3 cup.
And
And here's the
cocoa.
cocoa.
Okay.
And I left the little tablespoon in there so you can.
Okay. So 1/3 cup, right?
Yes, 1/3
Okay.
cup. And I'll make sure this is melted. It just like a little bit being melted. So she's gonna put 1/3 cup of cocoa in there.
You think that's good?
That's fine, yeah. Put it in there. And a teaspoon of vanilla. This is a 1/2 teaspoon that I'm using, so I'm gonna do 2 because it's a 1/2. And this is 1/4 a cup. You can use 1/2 and 1/2, milk, whatever you want to use. I just use whipping cream. And all that I'm going to mix in this cocoa. And then you could start measuring the powdered sugar.
And how much of it?
It's 3 1/2, I believe. Is that what it says, 3 1/2?
Yeah, 3 1/2.
3 1/2 cups of powdered sugar. And you can use a mixer, an electric mixer, and mixing this, or you can do it by hand. You just have to beat it a little harder. But see, I got all that creamed in there good. And we're gonna frost these brownies with this. I may get the electric mixer out because that powdered sugar is a little lumpy.
Okay.
So go ahead and put another one in there, and I'll get the electric mixer. I'll just go get my hand mixer out.
Oh, Mary, I'm making a mess here.
That's okay. That's all right. I don't know why it is, but it's the way it is. When you're on camera, you make a bigger mess than you would if you wasn't on camera. Although, I tell you what, I made, the other day I made meatloaf, green beans, and mashed potatoes. I dirtied everything in the kitchen. I had a sink full of dishes to wash.
Oh, Lord.
But that's just the way I am. I'm on.
Okay, this is 3.
Okay.
And I guess I need a 1/2 cup.
All right.
Is it down here?
It is. I'm gonna take this whisk out because it just. If someone get a fork and you can do it twice, whatever, however you want to do it. I may have them all out, Linda.
Okay, there's the fork.
I just want to make sure the powdered sugar gets some. Thank you, Linda. Just want all those lumps, that powdered sugar, mixed up good. This is, and I may add some more milk because I want this a little bit thinner than what it's looking like. After I get all them powdered sugar beat up in here, I am going to. I'm going to scrape the sides down.
I just got this little 1/4 cup out, and how much you want me to put in? About 1/2 of it?
Yes.
Okay, and the cream?
It's on the door on the right hand side. And just pour just about 1/2 of that. Probably about 2 tablespoons. Yeah, put that in there, and then we'll just leave it out, and we'll see.
That's pretty good, don't it?
Yeah. Put the rest of it in there. Put some more in there. I want it a little thinner because I'm going to pour this over those.
About another 1/2 cup?
Yeah, that's good enough. So I actually put about another 1/4 cup of milk.
You think that's good?
I think that'll be good. Get it down off the side. Alrighty. Thank you, Linda.
You're welcome.
So it's not thin, but it's not thick. So it'll work. It'll work. Okay, now I'm gonna get this tray out. Let me see, let's put this way so y'all can see. And we're gonna put these. We're gonna put these cupcakes. Just
You think you can just dump them, or do you think?
well, that's what I'm wondering. I hope they didn't stick.
They're coming out good.
Now we want to turn them over
Okay.
because we want the top of them
Do you want them touching or close together? Or?
close together, but not touching because I
Okay.
want the frosting to go down in between it.
Well, they smell good.
They sure do. And this is just a bite, but that's what I wanted. it's when you're doing a party or something, it just having little small amounts.
I love the little individual
Yeah,
bites.
the
I do.
individual. Got them all. Thank you, Linda.
You're welcome.
All right, and we're gonna turn them over, and then we're gonna you frost them while they're still warm, and that's what makes the frosting go down in between it. I have got this rack on another sheet. I've got a big sheet, and I know all of y'all won't have the big sheet like I've got, like Linda and I have. But and then I've got parchment paper on the underneath the rack on top of the cookie sheet or tray or whatever, because this is going to go down down in your tray.
These look really good.
All right.
So this was 48 here.
Okay. Let me see. Let me get another. This is not going to pour in there, so I don't know. I wonder if a cookie scoop would be better.
Okay, let me wash one of these.
I'm gonna see. This is. I got too much on this one. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna use a teaspoon. Put a teaspoon and put it on top, and because it's hot, it will just melt right on down.
So do you think that's
A
going to work better
teaspoon.
than the scoop?
Well, I mean, a scoop would be fine if you have a little one, but my little ones we just used.
Well, I just washed one.
Oh, you
I
did?
can't find the
Okay.
other one.
Okay.
No.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna take a teaspoon. You can use a cookie scoop, however you want to, and I'm just gonna dab on top, and then because the brownie is warm, it's going to drip down the edges.
So 1 scoop per
Yeah.
piece, or you think that's too much?
Just
Maybe.
a small scoop. It might be a little bit. I put too much on that one, right there.
Yeah.
These are, and I'll tell you another thing. They're hot now. You need to, when you put this frosting on here, you need to let them cool completely, because this frosting
Okay, so
will
you don't want
form
them
a
doing
crust.
when they're warm.
Do what?
You don't want it on there when they're warm?
You want to put the frosting on it while they're warm, then let them completely cool,
Okay.
because
Gotcha.
the frosting will make a coating and get a little bit harder, and it won't be it won't run on down. Of course, I think they're good hot.
Me too. I think they'd be delicious warm with this.
Yeah, they just look prettier if they're
set.
If they're
Yeah.
set.
And not as messy.
Right. So I'm just putting a little dab on top, using my finger to get it off the spoon. I think that's quicker for me. Now, you can make a frosting sauce, which is thin, with cocoa and hot water. I have a good, matter of fact, I think I've done that on air. It's a really good chocolate sauce, and that would be liquid. You could just pour it over it. And I remember one Christmas I did something, I don't remember what it was, that I used that sauce on. Everybody was wanting the recipe. I think it might be yours recipe.
I don't know.
It's a chocolate sauce. It's in our cookbook. It's in our old cookbook. That chocolate sauce that I'm talking about, it's not in the frosting section. It's in the miscellaneous. It's a chocolate sauce
I'll have to
that I'm
look
talking
that
about.
up.
It's in that new in the old cookbook.
Oh, and yeah, and for those of you who might not know, we still have our sale, our Mother's Day sale going on for the bundle on our website. So you get Mother's Book, Mama's Story, and also PinkyMa's Sisters in the Kitchen cookbook. If you make sure that you click on the Mother's Day sale, and that's a bundle, and it's both books for $40 plus They get a little break on shipping, don't they, Mary?
Yes, you get a break on shipping, so you're. That's the best way we could figure out to give y'all more than a $10 discount.
But just make sure you click on the bundle and don't add them
Right.
separately, because if you do,
You're gonna pay $10 more.
Yeah, you won't get the sale price. I don't think I'm doing mine very good, Mary.
That's all right. I don't. It doesn't matter. We're almost through. I didn't think it's going to take us an hour to do this, but it just about has. Well, I'll tell you what, I got sidetracked. We should have been making this frosting. While they were picking, and we started talking, and I forgot, because I knew that I had it timed where it wouldn't take as long. But that's okay. I've enjoyed.
This is the first time I've been to your house. And
it started off with a few little boo-boos.
And we're going to be doing something really simple but fun tomorrow at my house. And then when we get through, when we get through, then we're going to do a video on packing.
Now, since I went over it, I'm just going to just kind of mash it around. But you might want to try that sauce and just pour it over it. That sauce is delicious. And this frosting is good.
Yeah,
It's got a lot of butter in it. It's good. But, all right. I'll put these on a platter after a while and take a picture of them. But right now, we're just... Linda, you going to eat one of these?
Yeah, I'm going to eat one.
I'm going to eat one of them, too. All right. Just kind of pat them down a little bit. The heat on them will make it go on down. Okay. Just pick you up one,
I'm
Linda.
going to get a little one. Well, that one's got a lot of frosting, but I'm still going to get it.
I'm going to get a little one, too.
Jesus.
Thank you, Jesus.
Good.
See, they're just little bites. Now, that's more than one bite for me.
Yeah, it's 2 bites for me.
You know,
Mm.
that is so good. I don't even like chocolate, but I like this.
Little Linda, you want to take her some? Is
I will.
she eating anything?
Zepbound, that medicine that she's been getting to try to help her lose weight, all the pharmacies are out of it. She can't get it. So that's kind of put a kink in her weight loss. So that's good, y'all.
That's delicious. Y'all have to make these. If you want something for the kiddos, or if you just want something small, like to take to a church function or ladies' function, or just to have around the house, you know, to eat. How many more do you think that will make if you made them in the small ones? You think that'll make another dozen, or you think that'll make 2 more dozen?
This won't make probably over a dozen.
So,
That's 2 dozen in there.
so at least 5 dozen?
Yeah.
At least, maybe.
Yeah, it makes about 5 dozen little ones. But I'm gonna make I'm gonna put those I'll put those in regular size so I can get it done one pan and quicker. So thank y'all so much for joining us on YouTube and on PinkyMa's Cakes, Cookies and Candy.
We love y'all. Thank you so much. Be sure to join us tomorrow at my house.
And don't forget to count your blessings. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Love y'all.
Love you.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye. Okay.
Do I need to do one?
Yeah. That way I can do this one.
That
Okay.
was so funny.
Oh, I hadn't even exited it out.
Them eggs
I was just talking my head off and I hadn't even answered it and he canceled it.
So was it still
And
video?
it's still going. Now I'm sitting down in my chair, y'all. I come over here and sit down. And